Welcome to ilectureonline. Here we're going to take a look at simple harmonic motion and potential, kinetic energy, as well as the velocity and acceleration. In essence, what we're trying to determine is that where is the potential energy a maximum and a minimum, where is the kinetic energy a maximum and minimum, the same for the velocity and acceleration, where are they a maximum and where are they a minimum. So here as we see the object going back and forth because it's connected to a spring, so when we pull it to one direction and let go, it starts sliding back and forth, and assuming that there's no friction between the block and the surface, no energy will be lost due to friction, and therefore it will oscillate theoretically forever. It will reach a maximum displacement when the displacement x equals to a being the amplitude of the motion. On the other side, a maximum displacement from the equilibrium point when x equals minus a, the negative of the amplitude. And at the equilibrium point, that's where we consider x to be 0. Looking at the potential energy, where is the potential energy in simple harmonic motion? It is stored in the spring. The spring will have a spring constant equal to k, and the potential energy in the spring is equal to 1/2 kx squared. So you can see that since k is a constant, the potential energy only depends on x, the displacement from the equilibrium point. We know that the potential energy will be maximum when x is a maximum and minimum when x is equal to 0. So in this case, potential energy, x equals 0. At the equilibrium point, that's where the potential energy is a minimum, and the potential energy is a maximum when x is equal to either a or negative a, the farthest extent away from the equilibrium point, and that will then give you the maximum potential energy. Notice, since x is squared, it doesn't matter if x is a or a negative a, you get the same value for the potential energy, just the force will be in a different direction. What about kinetic energy? Well, the kinetic energy is defined as 1/2 mv squared. So the kinetic energy will be a maximum when the velocity is a maximum and will be a minimum when the velocity is a minimum. Excuse me. So the velocity will be 0 when it's reached its final or its farthest point away from the equilibrium point, because the object will be moving to the right, slow down until it reaches the equilibrium point, and then will change direction. So momentarily the velocity will be 0 there, and on the other direction it will decrease in speed until it reaches that point, stop, and then go in the opposite direction. So velocity is 0 at the endpoints, so therefore kinetic energy is a minimum at x equals a and at x equals minus a. Where's the velocity a maximum and therefore the kinetic energy a maximum? When it's at the equilibrium point, because it'll continue to speed up as long as the spring either pushes or pulls on the object until it reaches the equilibrium point. That's when the acceleration stops. That's when it reaches its maximum velocity and therefore the maximum acceleration. I should say the maximum kinetic energy. So therefore kinetic energy is a maximum when x is equal to 0. And consequently, since the kinetic energy is proportional in a way to the velocity reaches a maximum, kinetic energy is a maximum, so when x equals 0, we have a maximum velocity, and when x is equal to a or negative a, it is a minimum velocity. At that point, the velocity is 0. Finally, the acceleration. The acceleration is a maximum when the object experiences the largest force, and the force applied by the spring is equal to minus kx. So when x is 0, the force is 0, and when the force is 0, then the acceleration is 0. Therefore, the acceleration is a minimum when x is equal to 0. But when the spring is compressed or elongated, the maximum amount, when the position is at the amplitude, the maximum amplitude, that's when you have the largest force applied to the block, which means the largest acceleration will be where the largest force is experienced, which is when x is equal to a or when x is equal to negative a. And so that's how we determine with simple harmonic motion where you find the maximum and minimum potential energy and the maximum and minimum kinetic energy. And that's how it's done.